We are here celebrating the community at the 2K TV wrap party, and we want to extend a very special welcome to Miss T. Welcome to NBA 2K TV. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Doing well. I see you're repping your squad. Tell us a little bit about your jersey.
I'm wearing that SGA jersey. You know I'm repping OKC as my favorite team.
I love it. And today we're going to be hopping into the W, and we're also
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they head to the locker room earlier. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the New York Knicks, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, and our sideliner. Now, New York starting five. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Precious Achiuwa is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And for Chicago, Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis, and it's Big Dog in at the three spot. And in terms of the NBA Cup tournament, this Eastern quarterfinals game is a must-win for these two group winners. Lose and you're out of the running for the NBA Cup.
Yeah, make no mistake. This might count as a regular season game statistically, but there's nothing regular about it. These teams are battling for their shot at that NBA Cup. And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Left side, Anunoby. Bridges outside. Six on the shot clock. Fires it from 18. Yes, on the jumper.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock him down.
Giddey passes to Big Dog. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside White. Shoots over Bridges. White can't hit.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Achiuwa passes to Brunson, and it's good for two.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
We'll go now to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Billy Donovan. Allie.
And it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a three-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll. And no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Towns against Vucevic. Now here's Towns. Defense right on him. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Here's Big Dog. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. To the inside, Anunoby. Chicago with a rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report.
And you could see the length that time with OG stretching out to finish.
Over to the left wing. Here's Buzelis. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pass to Bridges. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Bridges hits them both.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
To the middle. Big Dog, good. Big Dog's got his second basket.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Now a timeout called by New York. Last time they met was in New York.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Knicks. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Chicago, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Chicago leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Giddey. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Brunson against Giddey. Now here's Brunson, tightly guarded. Out to Bridges. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, there aren't a ton of these guys, but a high-energy big. That's the nature of Precious Achiuwa.
White on the wing. Driving in. Here's Big Dog. Nails it from beyond the arc. Big Dog's got 7 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Brunson, coming off a 22-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And it's Giddey missing.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Bridges. That shot off the mark.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Big Dog passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Rolling with purpose off the pick. Vooch, impressive basketball IQ, is really featured in screen and rolls.
Brunson against Giddey. And an Obi for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. 5 points in the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
From downtown, another 3 for Chicago.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. 9-point game. Count the basket. Brunson's gotten his second bucket on the night. And so here is Chicago. Giddey passes to Big Dog.
Bulls foul. Number 25.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Big Dog in at small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Brunson misses. Chicago leading by 3. Giddey passes to Big Dog. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The Knicks rebound. Another shot. And too long on the shot. And for the Bulls, they're shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. White, good.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Can't cash it in from close range. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Knicks foul. Kolek. First
and to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bulls.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off. There's that athleticism we talk about with Anunoby, which makes him a primetime alley-oop candidate.
Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Bridges. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Big Dog, good. Big Dog's got 12. Knicks trail by 6. Brunson passes to Towns. Bridges, right side. Vucevic against Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Pass to White. Back to Giddey. Here's Big Dog. No good on the triple. The Knicks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And Brunson running the floor.
You get Brunson that wide open of a floor, he's going to operate there.
Brunson against Giddey. Here's Big Dog. Takes a 3. The rebound by Kolek.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns taking his time here. Here's Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Assist from
Bridges has gotten his second bucket.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
And the Bulls call time here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, well, Big Dog in their last matchup against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He dropped 50 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Brunson passes to Towns. Comes up empty down low.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Yeah, merciless play by Vucevic down low, crashing through the contact to finish strong.
Bridges passes to Towns. Bridges, right side. From the right block, Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Well, look at how all-star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
You look at Giddey. With how things stand now, it'd take a big change in the voting to get him into the top 10 in the East.
Yeah, much less the starting 5, but he shouldn't let that distract him from the honor of making it onto this list at all.
And what a night it'll be. We'll keep you updated on the latest results during voting.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Here's Kolek. He's guarded by White. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by White. The ball's knocked loose. Bulls leading by 4. Here's Big Dog. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Launches a 3, and White hits from deep. White's got 6 here in the quarter.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Pass to Kolek to stop the run. And it's Chicago with a board. And he drives in, and it's Buzelis that time on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists tonight.
I just love the ball movement.
Brunson against Giddey. From the line. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Giddey against Brunson. Giddey passes to Big Dog. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Bridges. Big Dog pulls it in. Bulls leading by 7. Right side White. To the paint. Big Dog can't get it to go.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Bridges outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Big Dog, covered by Towns. Here's Big Dog. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Big Dog's got 14.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Giddey against Brunson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A., the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it.
So that's the end of the first half.
That's the end of the first half with a score. The Bulls 58. The Knicks 47.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Bulls leading by 11. On the court right now for the Knicks. We've got Achua. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5. Here's Big Dog. Sinks the 15-footer. He's got 16. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Achua. To the inside. Anunoby. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And Brunson gets it to go.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Pass to Buzelis. White on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. White, the pass to Big Dog. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Big Dog's got 18.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Towns can't get it to go.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Down low. Pass to Big Dog. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
Brunson against Giddey. Outside Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support. And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Bulls foul. Number 25. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Bridges finds Achua. Anunoby with it. Just 5 to shoot. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
On target from range. Big Dog's got 23.
The defense has no answer for him at this moment.
Brunson passes to Achua. Giddey against Brunson. Can't hit from in close.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
White can't hit. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Anunoby. Shots blocked.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Pass to Big Dog. Now here's Vucevic, covered by Towns. Such a wide open look. Giddey's got 5 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Chicago leading by 15. Here's Big Dog. 23 points in the game. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Brunson passes to Achua. Pass to Towns. Will it go? And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in his many attempts.
They're really working the paint now.
Knicks trail by 19. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Towns passes to Brunson. And the Knicks miss again.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Back to Bridges. Three-pointer. And they recover it. Over to the wing. Here's Kolek. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Buzelis. Here's Big Dog. Another three for Chicago.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Now a timeout called by New York.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's Kolek. He's guarded by White. They still need this. Three-pointer. Bridges sends it home from three-point land. Bridges has got 11 points.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Knocked away. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Brunson. And he banks in the layup.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Big Dog. He's got 26. Fires for three. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Kolek. Chicago with a rebound. Buzelis has got 5 rebounds in the game.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Big Dog. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Achua with a steal. Fast break, New York. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Electric. Bridges getting the fans on their feet with that dunk.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Bridges. To the left side wing. Giddey passes to Big Dog. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Big Dog's got 29.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves.
Knicks trail by 17. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Big Dog in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Towns gets the bucket.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's Buzelis. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
McBride passes to Brunson. Bridges. Chicago with a rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Big Dog. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team could certainly use it.
Well, pretty sturdy inside. Giddey's got that size and ready to battle.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Towns passes to Bridges. Again, the miss by Bridges.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Big Dog. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Looking to win the run. Towns can't get it to go.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Brunson driving to the basket. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
Pass to Big Dog from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Looking to get back on track. Here's Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Bridges can't get that one to fall.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Big Dog. He buries it from 3. Big Dog's got 39.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
They double him with White. Back to Brunson. Down low. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Brunson.
Assisted by Jalen Brunson.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So
here's Giddey. Here he goes. Here's Big Dog. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Big Dog's got 13 points now in the quarter.
just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's Brunson missing. Chicago leading by 22. Pass to Big Dog. Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard.
Falls.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate. when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Achua with a steal. Here's Bridges. Big Dog pulls it in. Chicago has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Collins. To the left wing. Giddey passes to Big Dog. Shot clock at 5. Knocks it loose. Brunson with it, and it's Giddey picking him up, and it's Brunson missing. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Big Dog, covered by Towns. Here's Big Dog. No good on the 3. New York shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. Pass to Bridges. Giddey with it. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't afford cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team and hope for the best.
And rejected. A minute 39 left in the fourth. Pass to Collins. To the inside. Here's Big Dog. Stolen by Bridges.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Big Dog.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
The Bulls on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to White. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Big Dog. Off target from 3-point range. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And we'll see you next time.
Nice take, Blake.
All right.
Off to a hot start. I love it.
All right, Miss T, we'll ask the professionals here. What's some of your thoughts on the W mode and how it's grown over the years?
So I have been loving it. This is the first year I've dived into it the way that I have this year. And it's my favorite mode so far. You know, I just feel like it's so well balanced, really fun. There's great players online. And I love this atmosphere here. Like, something about being in this forest court I like.
And now the starting lineup for Dallas. At small forward, number 2, Maisha Allen. At the other forward position, number 1, Melissa Smith. Starting at shooting guard, number 21, Dejounte Carrington. Starting at center, number 15, Tiara McCowan. Starting at the other guard, number 24, Arike Ogunbowale.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Sky going up against the Dallas Wings. This is Blake Zuniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
And we've got a great guard matchup here tonight, fellas.
No doubt about it. Safe to say, we're all looking forward to this one.
Oh, I am looking forward to this one for sure, Brian. I mean, both these teams are very talented in the backcourt, and whoever wins that battle, of the backcourts, I think they win the game. Nice little way to get on the board.
And just like that, the first lead is theirs.
Now here's Carrington. She's covered closely. Cardoso with the block. To the paint. Here's Atkins. Rebound Dallas.
There was not a ton of congestion in the lane, and she could have done better for sure.
And stolen by Atkins. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Hines Allen pulls it in. Here's the Wings with the ball. Here's Ogunbowale. Banked in off the glass.
Just like all the best guards, the elite guards in the world, Arike Ogunbowale finds ways to score inside.
Now here's Vandersloot. Here's Cardoso. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
And at 6'7", the strength and size of Camila Cardoso, so tough to handle.
Well, she puts that frame to work, doesn't she? She's a force inside and a very exciting young player.
And how about Chicago in that 24 draft, taking Angel Reese 7th overall?
We're talking about a player who averaged a double-double her last 3 years in college. But maybe most importantly for the Sky, Reese brings attitude, leadership, and gives them an identity.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Pass to Ogunbowale. Carrington, defended by Atkins. 4 on the clock.
McCowan up top. Here's Harrington.
The 3 is up. And it's Courtney Vandersloot with the rebound. And here is Nurse.
Now Cardoso.
Covered by Smith. Courtney Vandersloot for 3.
That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Camila Cardoso.
Well, you got to get out on Vandersloot, or she's going to make you pay from downtown.
Pass to Carrington. Smith outside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ogunbowale from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Strong answer from Ogunbowale, a title winner in college. She is a flat-out competitor.
Now here's Vandersloot. Guarded now by Agunbowale. Reese gets the bucket.
You have to have perfect timing to knock down the teardrop.
Dallas trailing here. Carrington with the ball. Three-pointer, Hines Allen. Rebounded by Kia Nurse.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
To the middle. Atkins lays it up and in off the nice reverse.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Now here's Agunbowale. She's guarded closely. Connects from three-point range.
Putting those guard skills to work. Carrington with the quick trigger.
Now Vandersloot. Inside. The shot. Here's Reese. Pass to Cardoso. 2 points. That one goes in.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Now here's Agunbowale. Now here's Carrington. Defended by Atkins. Smith outside. Now Agunbowale. The three ball. That shot, no good. Vandersloot outside. It's Kia Nurse on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Carrington. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Look at Carrington using her agility inside and using it to get to a point-blank shot.
Now here's Hines Allen. Vandersloot defending. Here's McCowan. Yes, and a nice assist from Maisha Hines Allen.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
And it's in.
That's the vision you get with Vandersloot. She's always looking to set up her teammates offensively.
There's Agunbowale with the three. Offensive rebound. The shot misses. Chicago leading. Atkins covered by Carrington. And it's Atkins missing.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Atkins. Off target from three-point range. Pass to McCowan. Smith. Agunbowale with it. Now guarded by Cardoso. Agunbowale shot is off. And so it's Chicago with it. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. Happy to see that one go in for her second make in 5 attempts.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the three ball.
Hines Allen, good.
That pass allowed her to get straight to the rim in perfect stride.
Now here's Vandersloot. Nice move. Cardoso can't get it to go. Carrington, defended by Atkins. Up top, Agunbowale. Hines Allen, terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Well, we know Hines Allen can score from the outside, but don't forget, she's a problem down low.
Now it's Reese. She has 6. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Here's the Wings with the ball, trailing by 2. Now here's Carrington. She's guarded closely and stolen by Ariel Atkins. Finished off the break.
A capable distributor, Atkins is able to see the big picture within the game.
Now here's Carrington. Defended by Atkins. Down low. And Dallas again with the bucket.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
It's okay with me.
So much excitement around this rookie class, including 6'3" Angel Reese. Good luck keeping her up for the
sky.
Lots of people excited about Angel Reese. We don't normally see rookies come into the league with an elite skill, but Reese already might be the best rebounder in the entire league. She set a college record with 34 double-doubles in a single season, winning a national title that year as well, back in 2023.
Well, Ogunbowale can shoot, but she can also drive. She certainly brings a well-rounded skill set to the hardwood.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Pass to Hines Allen.
Siegrist.
Now here's Ogunbowale. Jacks up a three.
They grab their own miss.
Hines Allen, good.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebounding, effort.
Now here's Allen.
Here's Banham. No good on the triple. And up the court come the Wings on the break.
Ogunbowale shot is off.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
To the inside.
Reese.
Yes, once again for her on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
Now here's Ogunbowale.
She has 7. Now here's Harris.
Defense is right there. No luck on that one.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
There's Ogunbowale with the 3. Good on the triple.
What a score. Ogunbowale is a primetime threat to shoot off the catch.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
They're lucky that pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Now here's Allen.
Guarded by Charles. And Williams gets it to go.
Well, this is where she makes her money in the paint. Williams can score many different ways down low.
Now here's Harris.
Guarded closely.
Here's Siegrist.
And foul called as she misses.
Rebecca Allen.
It's on Allen.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense. Just telling them no easy layups. As simple as that. And I like to see it.
And the 2024 rookie class absolutely loaded. What is your favorite pick from that draft?
I'm going second overall with Cameron Brink. She's just a force, an elite shot blocker, maybe one of the best shot blockers in the league from day one. That defense is special. Plus, she's got a great offensive game.
And I'm going with the easy answer. Caitlin Clark. Her presence is already changing this league, both on and off the floor.
Pass to Banham. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
Really, that's her strong suit, the ability to find a way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here's Ogunbowale, and they get it back. There's the triple. Rebound, Chicago. Outside, Williams. Inside.
Onyenwere, covered by Harris. Back to Jefferson. Pass to Onyenwere. The rebound by Siegrist.
Dallas trailing here. Here's Ogunbowale. Guns up empty down low. And a chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
And I'm not a genius like Brian, but if I'm them, I'd try for that.
Give yourself some credit, Tim. You're pretty smart.
A very difficult matchup. Williams is 6'3" with elite athleticism. Can cause opponents to foul.
And this Dallas franchise once represented the city of Detroit, and that's where they won 3 championships.
Yeah, joining the league in year 2, 1998, they enjoyed lots of success in the Motor City. But then they moved to Tulsa in 2011, and then to their current home of Dallas in 2016.
I mean, come on. You think a little tap is going to stop McCowan? No way. She's just too tough.
Here's Allen. Pass to Williams. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jefferson. No good from outside. And they're running. Here's Harris. Here's McCowan. And it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to take another look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did she get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials to the replay center in Secaucus. I think she got it off in time.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams all tied up. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the wings, what do you guys think?
Really putting in the work on the offensive glass.
They've set the tone here early with the hustle.
Pass to Nurse. Launches it. McCowan with the rebound. To the middle. Charles. Covered by Cardoso. And they take the lead.
Harris with the time.
And so it's Chicago with it. Trailing by 2. Down low. Here's Cardoso. Rebound Dallas. Here's Harrington. Here's McCowan. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Now here's Carrington. Defended by Atkins. And it's Carrington missing. Chicago with the ball. Out to Nurse. Launches a 3. Buries it from three-point range.
A very nice rhythm to her shot. Nurse is not someone you want to start hitting threes. They can come in bunches when she gets going.
To the paint. And it's Carrington missing. Chicago leading. Takes the 3. The rebound by Harris.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Elizabeth Williams. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Dallas, Maddie.
And that one misses.
And we've watched this three-point revolution over the last half-decade or so. Do you think we've reached our peak here?
I think so, Blake. I mean, when you look at the numbers, three-point attempts have been about the same since 2020.
And, you know, part of that, I think, defenses have really adjusted. They've done a nice job guarding the three-point line, so it's a little bit harder to get clean three-point looks.
Reese. Second chance shot. Up and no good. Brings her field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Pass to Harris. And the foul called on Courtney Vandersloot. That is her first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Reese. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And here's Siegrist.
Outside, Hines Allen. This one for 3. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Chicago trailing here. And here is Vandersloot. Pass to Cardoso. They get the rebound. Out to Vandersloot. For three.
McCowan with the rebound.
Dallas with the ball. And up the court come the Wings on the break. Harris with it. Vandersloot defending. Now here's Harris. Tight defense on her. And can't cash in from close range. Pass to Atkins. Misses in close. Here's the Wings with the ball. Hines Allen. Reese defending. Carrington with the ball. Knocked away. And here we go, the Sky fast break. Here's Nurse. And she lays it straight in.
Taking initiative in the open floor. When Nurse works hard in these situations, good things happen.
Now here's Harris. Vandersloot defending. And a foul called on Courtney Vandersloot. That's foul number 2 for her.
And the next foul will put them in the bonus.
And you know they'll be trying to draw that next one quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the line and get some easy buckets.
Now here's Harris. Vandersloot defending. Pass to Hines Allen. Carrington up top. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCowan. And that's out of bounds. Dallas.
That pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
Drills the three-pointer.
Nice to see Harris show up from long range. Her three ball really took off in her final year of college.
Ariel Atkins on the wing. They push it up 4 on 3. And the basket by Carrington.
And when it comes to San Diego native Dejanay Carrington, the word you hear a lot when her teammates describe her is effort.
You're not going to find too many players who work harder than she does. Whether it's on defense or in the offseason or in practice, she is always trying to improve. Finding the space to get productive. Vandersloot takes a confident corner 3 instead of moving the ball. And I would say it was the right decision.
Offensive rebound. Here's Smith. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Nurse, covered by Hines Allen. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
You know, it's really her calling card, a smooth jumper. Nurse is a threat anytime she can get a shot up.
Harris with it. She has 7. Down low. McCowan. And there are the Wings with another bucket. On offense, here the Sky. Pass to Reese. Good D by Nalissa Smith.
Tough D on the inside.
Sure was. No easy access to the bucket when she's in the middle.
Well done to finish that one off.
Dropping dimes.
Vandersloot outside. Reese. Cardoso. McCowan defending. Outside Atkins. Vandersloot. Back to Atkins. Cardoso inside. McCowan defending. Good work defensively by Tierra McCowan. Here's Harris. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound. On offense, here the Sky. Trailing by 2. Here's Ariel Atkins outside. Hines Allen pulls it in.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
And Harris gets it to go. Outside Atkins. The 3. The rebound by the Wings.
You know, she's disappeared this